It's October 4th, 2018, and it is the feast day of Saint Francis of Assisi. For those of you who've followed my recovery journey, you know that Saint Francis is my patron saint, which is not all that uncommon. A lot of people in recovery look to Saint Francis as an example of peace and tranquility and sort of leaving behind the things that made them drink and walking into new life, into new sobriety. Those of you who know me in real life may also know that I have what's commonly referred to as a big tattoo of Saint Francis feeding the birds on my arm here. I love that tattoo. I got it in Portland, which is sort of neither here nor there. I love the writings of Saint Francis of Assisi, and the best collection that I found is this little book, Francis and Clare. It's the collected writings of Saint Francis and Clare. And I thought for today, it might be kind of fun to read out of this little book. But I'm not going to do it here, because that would just be wrong. To read Saint Francis inside on his feast day, we got to get out to the birds, out to the nature. Saint Francis was a huge fan of poetry and nature and combining the two to make prayers. Some of you may know his canticle to Brother Sun. I won't read you the whole thing in its entirety, but this will just give you an idea, a taste of his poetic flair and the ways that he wrote his prayers. Most high, all-powerful, good Lord, yours are the praises, the glory, the honor, and the blessing. To you alone, Most High, do they belong, and no man is worthy to mention your name. Praise be you, my Lord, with all your creatures, especially Sir Brother Sun, who is the day and through whom you give us light. And he is beautiful and radiant with splendor and bears the likeness of you, Most Holy One. Praise be you, my Lord, through Sister Moon and the stars in heaven. You formed them clear and precious and beautiful. Praise be you, my Lord, through Brother Wind and through the air, cloudy and serene, with every kind of weather, through which you give sustenance to your creatures. Praised be you, my Lord, through Sister Water, which is very useful and humble and precious and chaste. That should give you a taste of what he thought about nature and also what he thought about poetry. There's also a famous prayer of Saint Francis. It's actually called the Prayer of Saint Francis. You probably didn't write it. But the beautiful thing about it is it begins with this thought, make me a channel of your peace. You guys all know this, you've heard it. Where there is hatred, let me sow your love. And this morning, as I was out and about, I ran across some people who are trying to embody St. Francis's prayer, make me a channel of your peace, though it looked a little bit different. Let me show you. As you can see, I'm entering into a school zone, and my wife called to tell me about a sign. Oh, there's a person, there's some people there. Some campaigners. Let's see what they're saying. So I met these lovely ladies today. Who's going to be the volunteer?
Patsy.
Anyone? All right, you're the volunteer. So you have registered to vote, which is good. And then this says not guns on
goes
campus.
after this.
Backpacks are for books, not guns on campus.
We're responding to the law in Arkansas now that Charlie Collins introduced into the legislature that said that concealed carry weapons have to be allowed on campuses all across Arkansas, which affects 190,000 students, faculty, service people, and it's outrageous. We don't think it's safe, and we want it to be changed.
Okay, so there's a bill passed in the Arkansas legislature that says I could carry a gun onto a school campus
Not
if I
only
were...
campuses, public
Anywhere.
parks,
Churches,
anywhere.
parks.
Churches,
Just
you can
not
carry
federal.
guns everywhere.
Libraries.
And his assertion is it makes it safer
Safer, yeah.
somehow.
But
Crazed
anyway.
killers, he says, are going to any place that doesn't have guns. So to prevent the crazed killer from coming to your place, you have to have guns at your place, wherever it is.
We're astonished.
Yeah, so
vote for Denise Garner.
what's her stance on this
She
issue?
thinks it's a public health issue and that it's dangerous to have guns everywhere. And she's not trying to take away all the hunters' guns. You know, if you legitimately want to hunt, you can hunt, but not with an AR rifle that's going to kill people.
All right.
It's for sensible gun rulings.
Sensible gun laws.
All right, well, y'all carry on with your campaign. Thank you so much. Peace. Peace. Now, that was not a political endorsement of any sort, of any kind. This is just another attempt to make something, to show you something, to introduce you to something in my life, the things that inspire me. That's what I've done today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something about Saint Francis on this feast day, October the 4th. And if you don't know what a feast day is, just go look it up on Wikipedia. It'll give you everything you need to know. Super good stuff over there on Wikipedia. I should probably support them. I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll see you around.